It's not the greatest throw of all time. It's just a throw that we haven't seen 49ers quarterbacks make recently.
Yeah, first third down of the game, and he takes a shot. That's really the main thing that I like about this one. He's got him open. He takes a shot, and they grab him, and it's the only reason why this isn't completed.
It's a good tone setter for the game. You knew the Bills were going to come out, stack the box, mug the receivers, and force the backup quarterback to show he can make throws down the field. And if you know a little bit about Nick Mullens, he's not shy. He's happy to make this throw.
No, he'll go down the field on you. And this is a good one too, because it gets him out from being backed up, and it really gets their offense or they can get going from that point.
And 2020 Jimmy Garoppolo, for example, I don't think he attempts this throw. I don't know where he goes.
No, he definitely doesn't go down there. Even last year, 2019, when you look at Garoppolo, most of his throws on the outside of the numbers are on wheel routes and those types of things. He doesn't really throw go routes to receivers on the outside very often.
Totally agree. All right, 5:47 first quarter. This is still good, Nick.
Yep.
What are we looking at here?
So this is going to be it's 1st and 10, and this is going to be a completion to Reed. But this is a really good one. It's a nice throw. He's going to get pressure, and one of the things to see as we watch this one is just the way the motion by Samuel also makes the defense react, and that's kind of what opens up the throwing lane. But Mullins by himself, he does a good job standing there with a guy right in his face and delivering the ball on time.
Yeah, let's look at it from the end zone, because I think he gets crushed on this throw. 39 unblocked. Mullins doesn't flinch. Oh, no. That's a helmet to helmet hit. I mean, if this were Drew Brees throwing this is a 15-yard penalty on top of it.
I agree. Yeah, that's what we've seen already this year so many times. Look at that. Yeah, it should have been another 15.
And again, with Jimmy, I'm not sure he hangs in on this throw. 2017 Jimmy would have, but 2020 Jimmy might have bailed.
Yeah, the thing on this one too with it's not right in his face, so it's kind of coming off his side. I don't know if he even actually sees it before he throws it, but it's just a good throw. And we see Mullins do this a lot though, where he stands in the pocket and takes hits.
Yeah, tough guy, perfect placement.
Yeah, and like I said at the start of this one, when you go back, if you just roll it without even running through the whole pass, just watch the way the linebackers are moving when they see Samuel. Everybody starts flowing to the right, totally changes everything, and it really opens up everything behind them. And we see that throughout the first half, not only in their passing game, but also in their running game as well. We can get to that later on if we have time.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of things to show about that jet sweep motion in the run game. And the type of blocks Kyle Shanahan asks his wide receivers to make. So that'll be interesting. But let's keep with Nick. What's next?
Yep. And then let's go to 4:13. Still in
4:13. Okay. All right. Here we are. A couple plays later, same drive.
Yep.
This is 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Yep.
And what I like about this one is we're going to get that kind of the same kind of motion, so it's going to open up everything as far as the linebackers go. But from this angle, you can't really see it, but you do a little bit. Mullins is looking left. He's actually trying to get this ball to the left, and then he comes back.
Yeah.
And when he comes back and he hits Ayuk.
Yeah, let's here real quick before we see from the end zone. Just watch Ayuk. I was going to do a little Brandon Ayuk appreciation, but this would go in the Brandon Ayuk highlight. Just watch him. Press coverage against Tre'Davious White, one of the best corners in the league. Now he puts like 8 moves on him, but still, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. Let's
watch from back here. So he does look left initially, comes back to the right, resets. Nice throw.
Yeah, that's a really good play all around right there. Just got to get Ayuk bobbled. Had a little bit of trouble in this game, especially in the beginning with bobbling the balls. It actually cost him in the 3rd quarter.
Right. This is foreshadowing the interception.
It is.
That's the only question I have with him right now is his ball security, but that's a rookie thing. I mean, I wasn't alive in 1985. Was Jerry Rice similar?
Oh yeah. No, Jerry Rice had a lot of trouble his first year.
Okay. All right.
It could be also the fact that this is his homecoming game in Arizona too.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that. What's the next good Nick? I got something at 2:04 if you do.
That's the same one. It's second quarter?
Yeah. First quarter.
Okay. 2:04. Okay.
Unless I'm wrong. No, second quarter. I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm definitely wrong. Second quarter. Let me get there. All the way down. Just a sec. Okay.
This is the fact that we're going all the way to the second quarter, 2:04. This is only the 4th possession of the game for the 49ers, and we're almost at halftime.
Yeah. Okay. What are we looking at here?
This is a really nice play. We've been seeing this starting with the New Orleans game from Mullins, where his ability to get out of the pocket and make plays, and that's just another really good example. He gets outside. This isn't it's not necessarily a strong arm throw, but just it's a really athletic play. He gets outside and he makes the throw, and they get up to the 50-yard line.
I think this is really key because one of my issues with the Niners quarterbacks, all of them, is that they're statues. They don't leave the pocket. They don't scramble. And Mullins is starting to do it. Jimmy doesn't do it anymore. Ever since he tore his ACL, he pretty much plants himself in that pocket. Mullins is starting to make improv plays the way not the way Jeff Garcia did, but the way Jeff Garcia would have,
Yeah, and that's one of the things when I watch Mullins play, and I think why a lot of people don't like him is because his style is not the prettiest.
Yes.
And the same thing, Garcia had the same problem when he was in San Francisco.
Yes.
He got it done, but in a really unorthodox way at times.
Yes.
And
Jimmy's very pretty the way he does it. It's picture perfect.
He's pretty in general.
No, but honestly, this is big for Nick Mullens. He needs to do more of this. And I think the next step for him, this is a dime. But I think a lot of times he passes up running lanes and he can take them. He has 8 rushing yards this year, Jack. He should go for it in certain situations.
Yeah, there are times when he needs to take it, and we'll see one of those in the fourth quarter.
Yes,
that we'll talk about where he probably could have tried to run it. But
also, a nice throw off of 1 foot. It is an athletic throw.
Yeah, and it's to his right, and he hits him right between the 8 and the 4. This is a really nice throw.
All right, what's next?
They're going to jump to the third quarter.
14:56.
Yeah, 14:56.
Cool. We're on the same page. Let me get down there. Here we are. Yeah, this is nice. Everything about this is nice.
Yeah, so this is going to be the play where it's a play action rollout. Oops, did I lose you?
Hold the phone.
There we are.
Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is a great play call, a great design. You'd never think Dwelly's going deep. They're thinking he's going to block or something, and boom, he comes around. But look at this throw. Let's look at it from the end zone because you can really see how athletic it is. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, what I really like about the throw too is on the corner routes. One of the things that's key when you throw a corner route is you really want to get that ball out to the sidelines to get your receiver to run away from the defender, and he does a good job of that right here. He's got to get it over the corner who's underneath him, but he's also kind of got to get it away from him as well from that safety that's there. And so he does a good job of throwing and getting us out to the sidelines away from everybody. Really like that throw.
Yeah, it's perfect placement, and I can't help but appreciate Ross Dwelly's hands. There's no question he's going to get this. There's no question.
No, it's a good throw. Yeah. Hits him right in the face. He better catch that thing.
Absolutely. But I love this concept, and I love Kyle Shanahan moving the pocket for Nick Mullens. In my opinion, he doesn't do it enough. He does it a lot for CJ Beathard. I think he thinks CJ's a good athlete. Mullens is a underrated athlete, and he makes good throws on the run. This is a nice throw.
Yeah, this is another nice one. Yeah, and one of the other things too, you saw a lot of in this game was a lot of play action. Yep. We had talked about that after last week about how much better Mullens is on play action, and you saw Shanahan really play to that this week.
No question, it's drastic, the splits. All right, next one I have for good Nick in the third quarter is 154. You got anything before that?
No, go ahead.
Okay, let's go. All right. I had a lot of good Nick, and I also had a lot of bad Nick, surprisingly.
Okay, I didn't have a whole lot of the bad. I only had
interesting. Some of his balls sunk and died, and I pointed those out, and I don't know what to make of it. But anyway, this is a good Nick play. What are we looking at? 3rd and 2.
This is a little underneath throw to Samuel.
Oh, what's cool is the window is so small. He's going to throw it over Tremaine Edmonds' head. Like he's right over him.
Yeah, he throws it right off of his back shoulder. That's perfect.
Oof.
That's really good timing right there. That's one of those situations of getting the ball out on time where you're throwing it right, to get it right behind his back shoulder like that.
Yeah, let's check the timing. A little quick 3-step drop, reaches the top right here, ball's out right over his shoulder. Probably 3 inches over his shoulder. Yeah, it's nice. That's really nice.
Puts that one right in his stomach.
All right, what's next?
I had 107.
Yeah, that's right. 107. Let me get there. Okay, this is. Oh yeah. Well, this is the next play. Some people were nitpicking him for this one. I think this is one of the nicest throws a Niner quarterback has made in a long time.
Yeah, it's a good play. It's going to be the seam down the sideline to Ayuk. The only thing that I would say on this one is if he just gets right about here, well, he does, I guess. When you watch in slow motion, he just seems like he's a little bit slow just because his arm strength isn't one that's going to throw Ayuk all the way down to the 10-yard line right there. So it's a couple years. It's definitely underthrown a little bit. But the fact that there's two things: the fact that he's attempting this, once again, we talked about that earlier about how you really don't see Garoppolo throwing very many balls like this down the sidelines. And he just
this is a flood concept. You got the deep clear out, the intermediate, and then the one in the flat. You got 3 levels against a zone. Most quarterbacks don't throw the clear out route. Most of them want to go here.
Yeah, and I can almost guarantee you that if this was the play call and number 10 was in there, that this ball is going to the flat.
It's going to the flat. Mm-hmm. Most quarterbacks want to go here and then they'll check down here. But when I've talked to coaches for this particular concept, they always want the quarterback to be prepared to throw the deep route. You got to at least threaten it. And guys who would be like Carson Palmer in Arizona and Bruce Arians. Like Carson Palmer would gun down the field. I like that Nick Mullens does.
Yeah, on a flood concept like this, you really want to take a peek over there quick before you come back down to your flat defender. You always want to look high. So
So it's a very aggressive read.
Yes, it is, definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I like that. All right, what's next?
And then there's a lot of good plays throughout the third quarter. I didn't go through a lot of those because by that point the game had kind of gotten out of reach.
Okay.
But if you have a couple that you want to throw in there, that's good.
Yeah, let's do 9:50 in the fourth.
Okay.
I forget exactly what it is, but the game isn't completely out of hand yet, I don't think. I mean, he's made throws like this a lot. But actually, I do want to do a couple more real quick because he makes some highly athletic throws toward the end that don't matter. But this is just a really nice play action pass over the middle.
This is the Samuel?
Yeah, he does this little foot drag when he knows he's got it, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know what it is. It's the Nick Mullens foot drag. Watch it, the back foot.
Yeah, it's because he's getting planted and he's really driving off of that back foot. It's perfect form on that ball.
Yeah, so that's good. And then real quick, let me run through 2 more late in the fourth quarter when the game's over, just because they're athletic plays.
Yeah, I had one more later in the fourth, but
okay, I had 136 and 50.
Okay.
Here we go. 136. Yeah, just escaping the pocket to the right. I mean, he looks like Josh Allen right here. I'm just kidding. Looks like Josh Allen's little brother right here. Off his back foot. This is an unreal throw. Great catch, too.
Yeah, it is. That's good. That's good on both ends. It's a really nice play by both of them.
Well, but again, I like it. He's being an athlete. He's extending the play. He's ad-libbing the way Jimmy Garoppolo used to ad-lib and doesn't anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And giving Kendrick Bourne an opportunity to make a great play.
Yes.
I like that. So last one, 50 seconds left. I think this is the touchdown pass to Reed. This might be the best throw he's ever made. This is up there with the River Craycraft throw that didn't count. Although this one, I think he's on the move. Let's see.
He is. This is a really good one. He's going to escape out to his right, and he throws a dart to Reed out there.
Yeah, he looks left first, comes back to the right, again on the move. Little Jeff Garcia out here. Oh, man, that's a dime and a half.
And it's just a rope.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you look at the all-22, I don't know. Maybe he should have looked right first because I think Jordan Reed's going to be open like now. And if he had thrown this ball now, you'd have the touchdown easy. So he missed it. But he makes a play and he still finds him. It's a good play.
Yeah, he's looking to the left side. That's one of those. They do a lot of that kind of stuff where they're picking a side of the field. He's looking to the left. That's a nice throw right there, though.
Beautiful. All right, let's end on that one for a good Nick.